Welcome back to my workshop, or should I say more accurately, welcome back to outside my workshop. Now in my last video I said that I spend a lot of my time making wheels. I got a lot of comments saying, why don't you show us some of the other things you actually make? So I thought I'd have a go. So what you have in front of you here is a miniature cart that I've been making for the last week or so. I'm rather proud of it. This year I'm doing a couple of agricultural shows, and of course there you need a display. And I never have anything to show because I only ever make stuff for people and then they take it away and then off it goes. That's the last I see of it. So I never actually have anything to show anybody about what I make. And you can't really just stand there with a big pile of pictures. So what I thought I would do is have a couple of demonstration models of some of the stuff I've made. And it's easier to carry one of these around than a full-size one. Now I could just take it like this, and I think it's rather good. I think I get a few customers for that. But I think I can do a little bit better. So what I'm going to do is sort of turn it into a covered wagon. So I need a couple of wooden hoops, front and back, and then we'll make a cover to go over the top. And then once it's got its cover on, that's about as close as you'll get to a cowboy wagon on the mean streets of Norfolk. So that's the plan. Let's get on with it. So this is my steam box. It's a little bit Heath Robinson. And if you don't understand the term Heath Robinson, Google it. You're in for a treat. But everybody I know who's got a steam box, it's as sort of rough and ready as this. It's cobbled together. My one's made up out of a couple of bits of ventilation duct, which I managed to get excess off a building site. I didn't nick it, I did ask for it. And I've coupled it up to a wallpaper steamer. So I start with 1 inch square beech. But obviously this is kiln dried beech. It's very difficult for me to get green timber, or in the way that I need it, So this is 1 inch kiln dried beech, and I've sliced it into 3 pieces. You can bend 1 inch square, but I find my failure rate is too high, so I'm obviously not doing it very well. So the easiest way for me to do it is to slice it into 3, so each piece is about 3 or 4 mil thick, and I'm just going to stick it in the steam chest. Stick it in there for about 20 minutes, that's all it needs, and then it's ready to start bending it. Right, so these have been here for about 20 minutes, so we need to work reasonably quickly. Get them round the right way, level them up. And we snap the end in position. And you just go around nice and slowly. And that, as they say, is all there is to it. We'll leave that for a little while to dry out, and then when it's nice and dry we'll take it out, glue the bits back together, clamp it up, and that will be blooming marvellous. So here we are, this is a set that have been left to dry for about 36 hours, and as you can see they want to spread out. But they've got a fairly decent bend on it now. So the trick is to get as much glue into this as you can. Make sure all the surfaces are covered as much as you can, particularly on the bend. And don't be shy with the glue. So when you've got all the glue together, I've made a mark. That's the centre, and we start gluing it all together. You make your life a little bit easier if you try and keep these bits flat as you go around. and put lots of clamps in on the bend. But you start at the top of the bend and work your way round. Now I've cut this piece of wood to the right size for the inside of our bend. And then you just carry on putting the clamps on. And then when you get to where the bend should be, now I've cut this piece of wood to the right size for the inside of our bend. And then you just carry on putting the clamps on. And then when it's done, leave it for 24 hours. And that, as they say, is done. So this is what it looks like after it's been glued and now it's been released. I've sanded it down and I made the mistake of asking somebody what they thought about the colour. So I've decided to finish it with what they call black polish, and it's a combination of French polish and a black stain, and it gives you that sort of ebonised finish. So I'll just carry on and do that. These are just little bits of bent metal, but I had to make up a little jig first in order to stamp these out. And you heat them up in the forge, get it nice and red hot, so that it moves about, and you just bang it in. Sounds really simple, doesn't it? But it took me a while to do it. But I'm rather pleased with those, they come out rather well. So I'll just go around and put these in 4 places, and then we're ready to try the hoops. So we're at a point where we're going to start fitting the cover. I've got this bit of cotton ticking, which is going to make a lovely cover. Now I did consider making the cover so it came all the way down to the side there, but I don't really think. So what I thought I would do is have a cover that actually only covers the top part, and then we'll leave this bit open. I don't know what people are going to do with it, but I mean the chances are some child is going to get in here and have a ride. People may want to use it as their drinks cabinet, you never know. If we leave the sides open, then it gives them a lot more access. So that's what we'll do. This is really a long way outside of my comfort zone. If I ever feel the urge to try and make a jacket or a suit or something, just remind me of this. You can always find out what I'm up to by looking at Instagram. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll see my Instagram account. So if you're interested in finding out more up to date on what I'm up to, do have a look at that. I always like to hear from people, so if anyone wants to send me an email or a message, I'm easy to get hold of. So there you go. There's our little miniature carriage with a couple of bent wood wooden hoops and a nice little cover. That's going to make somebody a nice happy little carriage. I think they'll rather enjoy that. I certainly enjoyed making it. I'm rather proud of it, not the least of which is this bit of coach painting I've done. It's the first time I've really tried coach painting. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. If you did, have a look at some of the other videos. You never know, you might enjoy those as well. And if anybody wants a miniature carriage, I know where there's one going spare. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.